Hi! Since I was unable to make a lot of videos last year because of my mental and physical health, I decided I would do a little, look back at 2025 and the art that I made. I was inspired by a tiny little egg. She also has a YouTube. You should check her out. I love her art and her videos a lot. So she made her little look back, sum up in Milanote, and I use Milanote a lot. So I was like, oh, this is a great idea. And honestly, after the year that I've had, looking back and seeing that I actually made a decent amount of art and that some things actually that I made I was very proud of. I was like, whoa, this is great. Yeah, hell yeah. Like with all the negativity that I went through last year, this is a win in itself, I guess. So I wanted to take you along through my little sum up of all the months and what I made and just talk you through it. So let's go. Let's start with January. So I always every year make a little artwork for the Chinese New Year, so the Chinese zodiac. And I think the year 2025 was a wood snake, if I am correct. So that's what I did. I made a little artwork. I don't know if I can actually zoom in. Can I do some? Can I? No, it's fine. So I made this artwork. Oh, I can. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. So this was like one of the first things I made in 2025. I was having a horrible, fucking shitty. I don't even have the words. I was having a shitty time. I was angry. I was upset to eat spaghetti, and I made this, and that's why she looks angry. But she's powerful, and yeah. But then I proceeded to not feel powerful for the rest of 2025. So the artwork was received well. Somebody even asked if I could make it a print for her, so I made a print. Yeah, let's move on. So, I also decided at the start of the year I wanted to join some art competitions. So there were two simultaneously running art competitions about making travel posters for Finland and Sweden with a certain theme. So for Finland it was the Northern Lights, and for Sweden it was summer, I think. So I think it was nice to step out of my comfort zone, and I love drawing nature. I love. I've never seen the Northern Lights. That's on my bucket list. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but maybe. And I really enjoyed it. This was nice to like work on my techniques in a different way and see what works. And it's not perfect, but I really like the figures. I like the ice and the reflection of the Northern Lights. So spoiler alert, I didn't get picked. That's fine. It was nice for me to make them anyway. So let's move on. I also redrew an older drawing I did back in 2019. Wow. I went to live in Stockholm for a month, and I discovered fika, which is like a afternoon tea time moment. And I had like a similar design where a girl was like laying back in a cup, saying fika. So I did a redesign, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's not amazing, but it was good to like sometimes you just have to kind of start somewhere. So that was fine. This was my January Ko-fi reward. So for anybody that does not know, actually, this is like a little sidetrack, but I make rewards on Ko-fi. I will post a link somewhere on the screen. And yeah, I make monthly postcard A6 rewards artworks, and I actually mail them to people. And I have an international tier. So yeah, if you want to support me or if you want to take a look, the link is in my bio, and I'll put it on the screen. So yeah, I was just, I don't know, I was a bit lost. I was lost in many ways. But this was nice. Like, still, I was like, okay, I want to do something with the snake. Still, Year of the Snake, blah blah blah. So this is kind of what happened, and it was very natural and very free flowing. And this is a weird cutout because like the original had like the little border around the whole thing, but I couldn't find that one. I don't know what happened there. Next one. This, I love this one. I think this one is great. I was kind of upset it did not get picked, to be completely frank. Because, yeah, I don't know. I love the figures. I love the colors. I love the little reds and little tinted things. We had to put like the text that fit, that was like part of the campaign poster on somewhere. So yeah, I think this one works better than the Come to Finland one, which is kind of giving horror script. So, but yeah, I really like this one. Maybe I'm gonna do something with it and release it as a print. But yeah, yeah, I really like it. This is already February. Yes, we're in February. So in February, I like Valentine's because red and pink are like one of my favorite colors I use in my illustrations, and I like the visual component that is Valentine's, even if it's like anti-Valentine's. And I feel like this one really is anti because like she's might be struck by Cupid, but she's not too happy about it. And this became a Rezo print. So this is a 2-color Rezo print. You can see it with the little texture in it. And the pink is, in real life, it's even more vibrant. It's like neon pink. I love it. I love her. I'm happy how that turned out. I really, yeah, I'm happy with that. I also made, I was working on my first big project of the year already in January, but like this is when it was kind of done. I make a lot of burlesque pinup related art, and one of the people that I know from the scene, she wanted one of her acts and her costume made into a portrait and then made into postcards that she could sell as merch or give to people. And yeah, it was great to draw her. Like, I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of intricate details in all the little pieces. Yeah, I thought that was really nice. And after this, I also made a pin out of it. I honestly, I have a pin somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. Like, she gave me, I have one. And this is also why the design is like slightly, maybe a bit strange. But because like obviously when you are making a pin, it's a lot different than when you're making an illustration, and a Cuban can be like all kinds of ways. So that's why I picked a sitting pose. But yeah, it was nice to do. It was a lot of painfully going back and forth with the manufacturers for the pins. A lot went wrong. My client was not too pleased about that. But we worked it out. The pins turned out amazing, and I wrapped that project up. Only I think it took a few months. I drew some things in February. I was still, yeah, I was still having a rough time. The world was already going to shit. So I drew that sentiment, I guess, with like a 70s twist to it. I also made this one for Valentine. I like the composition. People really like this one on Instagram. And yeah, she did not turn out to become anything of a print, but I just like her. Was this? Are we still in February? Can I click out of this? No, no, we're missing one. In February, I also. This is not a great photo, by the way. I'm sorry. When I was printing the two-tone Riso print of the Valentine's girl, I also completed this three-color Riso print. And it is very complex. It was very complex to like get the layers right and all the like hues and everything, but I'm so happy with it. It looks amazing. It looks a bit flat on the image right now because this is like a photo I took. But it's so cool. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, big yay. So if I have a goal this year, it would be to make another complex three-color Riso print. And I'm already kind of brainstorming about what it's gonna be. So that was like my most proud work of the year, maybe already in January. In February. That says a lot, doesn't it? Okay. Let me see. I drew more world related things. This became a shirt on a black tee, and I sold a few copies at my last markets of 2025. I love the design. I think it's very powerful. Okay, in March I drew more pinups. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. They're fine. They're giving me Powerpuff Girls. I guess I did that on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not mad about it, but yeah. This one I really love. This just was also like a free doodle. I was like, I want to draw this. I just saw a reference. I was like, oh, this is great. I'll draw it. So I really enjoyed this one, and people on Insta also loved it. Yeah. I don't know about this one. I was already having a garbage time physically, and I was like, I'm gonna try and like whip out something positive with nice bright colors. I don't know. It's not bad. I like that I went a little bit free with like the flowers and stuff, and that it was not like super like perfect. I don't know. Maybe I'll want to give your opinion at the end. What's your favorite? Is this the same? Is that the same? No. Oh, this is already April. Look, it's doing something stupid. Okay, anyway. In March, I also created this artwork. Wait, this is not the finished one. Oh, I'm sorry. I did a lot to make it look nicer in the end. But I love doing some research about queer history, about I love nature, I love flowers, and combined, I figured out there's like actually a bunch of flowers that have specific queer meanings in history. So I wanted to make a little artwork about that, and I turned this in the end into a big poster and also a postcard for Ko-fi. So this was one of the rewards for probably for May? For May? For March? I don't know. Sometimes when I create something and when it's a postcard, it's a bit like, because if I have to make everything last minute, it's gonna be bad. Then in March, it was International Women's Day, so I created this cute little drawing. I like the idea. I don't know how I feel about the work. I feel it's still a little bit stiff. But I like the designs of the characters. I feel like I'm trying to become more and more inclusive with my work, and I feel like I'm making steps with that, and I'm very happy about it. So obviously International Women's Day had to be made into an artwork. Then, I think March was also Endometriosis Awareness Month. So in that month, I was having a garbage time. I was having flares multiple weeks in a row. I was having like very high pain. I was taking opiates. It was bad. It was bad at this point. So I drew, I guess this girl was inspired by me, and I'm the warrior. But I was not warrioring. That's not a word. Very hard. But I wanted to make an artwork, so this is what happened. I made this. Sunflowers and yellow, and the yellow ribbon is like, yeah. And sunflowers are a symbol for invisible disabilities, and the yellow ribbon is like the endometriosis ribbon. So that's why those things are in there. All right, we go to April. Let me see. This is better. In April, I received confirmation, or was it? No, it was earlier. I knew I was going to TwitchCon, which is like the biggest con I do in a year, like at the biggest convention. I love TwitchCon. I already applied for this year, so fingers crossed for me. And in April, I mostly just prepared items that I had to get sent to the manufacturers. So I made a few pins. Like I love this one. And I wanted to also make a pin that is like a little bit in the same vibe as like what I said, like about like invisible disabilities. Like there's people that have like these lanyards with sunflowers on it, so people know like they have an invisible disability. But I was like, oh, I think those are quite ugly. Could we make them prettier? So I was envisioning like making my own lanyard and then being able to have the pin on it or something. But I only made the pin in the end. Then in May, it was more prep for TwitchCon. I organized a stamp rally, which is where you have to do a minimal purchase at the booths that are participating, and then you get, if you get you get a stamp for every booth you visit that is part of the rally. And in the end, you get a little goodie bag, and there were prints in there of everybody drew like something. And I love Stardew Valley, so I decided to create a pin-up burlesque Stardew Valley crossover, and it's very cute. I like it. So I'm happy with this. Yeah. I don't know, despite everything, I think, oh, I'm saying this like I make nice things, but in May was barely. In May I was still running on fumes, which you can see in the vlogs from last year. I will actually post the link of the vlog. I was running on fumes. I had no energy. And I let my partner, my sweet partner, he designed all the little tidbits, all the little icons that are like pixel style for the little card where you can stamp and where everybody is at. So this was like the stamp rally situation, and then we had like a little card where everybody was at in which hall, and yeah, I really love the design. It worked out so well. I'm very happy about that. But it was a lot of back and forth. But yeah, I was proud of that. Then June came around. June was where everything spiraled out of control. On TwitchCon, I had a horrible time. I had to stay home one of the days, and the first day I was at the I don't know how you call it, first aid, most of the day, laying down, being in a lot of pain. It was great. It would get so much worse, but yeah. If you want to see my TwitchCon vlog, as much as I managed to film and my prep, I'll put a link somewhere on the screen right now. In June, I created something for my mental health. And I'm also slowly prepping to actually start making a graphic novel. So I am trying out what it feels like to make comics. I've never made comics. I am an illustrator by trade and not a comic designer. But this one was just for funsies and cute and like has like a little Ghibli reference. I love it. It's very cute. And this was the card for June or earlier. I don't know at this point. I love this design. In the end, I redid it a tiny bit and took out the massive pink hue. It's a little bit overkill when I look back at it now, but I like the design a lot, and yeah, people also really loved it. Then July, August, September. Oh no. I was dying. In many ways. I will not get into it too much because it was the most scarring time of my existence in my 32 years of existence. So I did not make any art. I was trying to stay alive and yeah, survive every day. The only thing I made in these months was a portrait of a dog of a friend who passed away, sadly. The dog, not the friend. The friend is fine. And it was really lovely to make the portrait. Like, it's so cute. I love that. I am making more pet portraits this month, so probably in the next video you will see me make more portraits because I have like 3 commissions standing out. Amazing. I'm so happy about that. Alright, let's see. So in October, it was the October Drawing Challenge, which I try to participate in every year. It doesn't always work out. Let me just say that. Like, the idea to do 31 drawings and do them every day, for a normal, healthy person, that's already a lot. But for me, as like still absolutely recovering from the 3 months of utter hellscape, and starting a brand new therapy to help me get out of that hellscape, it was a lot. So I did the views for a day. I think I did like the first 7 days. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna make this digital. I will do this by hand. And I'll just see. I'll just feel what comes up. And I think this one is really cute. Really cute. So this was day 1. Day 2, this was something to do with snails. I love how snails reproduce and how they like tangle into this weird shape. I had to draw it. You should look this up. It's if you get grossed out by snails and stuff, maybe don't. Otherwise, look it up. It's cool. Something to do with the devil. I don't know. Love drawing cute devils. Never mind. Another devil. This was like Ring or something, I think. I love this one. I might make this into something of a print. So I really enjoyed drawing this. It was nice. People also really loved it. And this was my cool thing. I think this is like the second favorite thing I did last year. I was asked to be part of an exhibition and a project where the main thing was to make activist posters. Rezo posters, that's why it looks like it looks. And we in the Netherlands unfortunately have a very high femicide number. Like, we are high on the list of countries, which is terrible and absolutely terrifying. So everybody had the sentence, I just want. I don't know if that's like, ik wil gewoon. I have to translate from Dutch because I'm Dutch. I just want, and then they could fill in whatever it was, like ik voor whites, I just want, whatever. And I wrote, I just want to live. Because around that time we had multiple femicide murders, I think in a week time, and the country was really shook One of the worst ones was a girl called Lisa. She was cycling home from a night out and she got brutally murdered. So yeah. So that's kind of why the girl is like cycling and we have like this like arms reaching up. And this became an exhibition in the center of my hometown, Utrecht, in the library. And it is, I don't know if it still is, but it was also an exhibition in another place in Utrecht after this one wrapped up. But I love participating and I'm very thankful that Alice, that organized this project, she reached out to me because every time she was organizing like these moments where you could like come to her studio and design and print in person, I was flat out like I was having the worst year of my life, so I could not attend any of them, but it worked out. The idea was that they were gonna be like just plastered around town, and some of them were, but obviously I wasn't able to do that, sadly. So that's a bit disappointing. Then November, December, I kind of like grouped together because, as I said, I started in October with my new therapy. November, December was, and October was rough, but less rough than the months before, but still was very rough. So I didn't do a whole lot. I created 2 very cute ornaments for in your Christmas tree. This is a mock-up, by the way. I just still haven't taken any pictures because most of them are sold by now. So yeah, I enjoyed making those. It was great. I wanted to do something not typical Christmas colors because I don't like them. Yeah, it was really nice. I love this one. This is, I think, my favorite because I feel like it's a little bit more dreamy. And then I had them printed on transparent acrylic with a glitter finish. Very cool. Very, very vibey. So I also made Christmas cards, a little bit different than the previous years. I could not for the life of me figure out what I wanted to draw, but honestly, I really like her. And a lot of people that received the card for me, like my friends and family, or yeah, they really loved it as well. They were like, "Oh, this is a great design. It's a bit different from what you did last time." And I'm like, "Yeah." So very cute. Then, because I had to create a pre-order for the ornaments while they were being produced, I had more designs ready in the similar like moon star vibe. So this design I turned into a postcard, and everybody that pre-ordered got one of these postcards. And they were also going to be the Ko-fi reward for that month. And I really like it. I think it's adorable. Yeah. I never did anything tarot related, but this is, yeah, I liked it. And then just let me just finish with this one. Still the world is an absolute shit show. And around this time there were like a lot of people like wearing like shirts with like protect the dolls, and I was like, you know, it's great to have this shirt, but like it's just text. I'm an illustrator. I think I can make this nicer. So I had some fun and I made this really cute illustration. A lot of people liked it. I'm turning it into a sticker because I like it. So I really like the colors as well. Honestly, despite everything and having like a very long break, I'm happy I participated in a bit of the October drawing challenge. It was really nice. I did not show you all of these. Okay, let me show you one more. So this one was inspired by Arrietty. It's a Ghibli movie. I really want to make a Riso print out of this in color when I get to it. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I love Arrietty. Yeah. Thank you for coming along to this little catch-up wrap-up of my 2025. I am hoping that this year is gonna be more of a win year for me, and less of a year. But yeah, I'm trying every day. So it is currently the 16th of January, and yeah, January is still really slow. So I'm just slowly getting back into things, and luckily my Christmas was quite nice, and I had enough energy to go visit family and stuff, and yeah. I hope you also had lovely holidays, and I wish you a very successful year, and I'll see you in a next video. Alright, make sure to check out my shop. I'll put a link here, which might be open, might not be open yet. We will see. And my Insta, and yeah, comment what was your favorite artwork of 2025? And how was your 2025? Did you do something similar? Have a little wrap up? Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to share. All right. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.